Hello, and welcome to I'll Never Forget This, a narrative podcast project where I will be sharing a personal story that have left a profound impact on my life and many others' lives. Today, I'm going to take you through a transformative experience in my life, the moment I became aware of the ongoing genocide in Palestine. It all started back in high school when I stumbled upon images and videos that depicted the harsh oppression taking place in Palestine. I remember vividly seeing heart-wrenching scenes of innocent people, including women, children, and elders, facing brutality and violence at the hands of Israeli Zionists. It was a reality I couldn't ignore. The images were unsettling to say the least. I witnessed Israeli Zionist soldiers beating and tear-gassing people who were merely trying to pray. I couldn't fathom the cruelty of it all. Women and children were not spared from this brutality, and it broke my heart to witness their helplessness. What struck me most was the realization that this had been going on for years, yet the world remained silent. For years, Palestinians had been living under the shadow of oppression and occupation, and no one seemed to be willing to stand up for their rights or address the ongoing genocide. The silence was deafening. Despite years of suffering, Palestinians' pleas for freedom and justice had largely fallen on deaf ears. And when they finally decided to resist, the world labeled them as terrorists, even though history has shown us that the fight for independence isn't always peaceful. Palestinians had limited resources compared to the might of Israeli government. With rocks and bare hands, they were fighting for their right to be free. To me, they were the real heroes, those who stood up against unimaginable odds. Fast forward today, while Israelis continue their daily lives in their cities, Palestinians are still enduring bombings and violence. Yet it seems the world remains indifferent. The helpless situation for Palestinians, their struggle for freedom, and the lack of global intervention has deeply impacted my heart. As I wrap up this narrative, I hope my story sheds light on the plight of Palestinians, a situation that many of us around the world feel powerless to change. We must remember that standing up for justice is a responsibility that we all share, and the world must hear their cries for freedom. Thank you for joining me on this journey of understanding and empathy. This experience has forever changed the way I view the world, reminding me that we must never forget, and we must always strive to be a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Thank you.